everyone, it's Mona here at Craft Klatch, and today is Friday. That means it's another Coaster Friday, and today I'm going to be working on a werewolf. A couple of you guys requested a werewolf coaster, so I thought I would do it. I hope it turns out as well as you hope. I prepared the Easy Cast resin already. I'm using the Easy Cast. You can use the Envirotex Light. Either one works great. And I've already prepared it, and what I'm going to do is use some more of these colored pigments. These are the ones that are made for the resin, and I'm using the opaque colors. I just squirt some white into here, and I'm going to use a little bit of the brown. I want to go for a little bit of a fleshy color for the background, and I'll keep adding till I get the color that I'm looking for. So I'm going to pour that in, and I will let that set, and then in the morning I will come back and I'll start applying the other parts. I'm going to take my lighter, run it across, pop any bubbles that rise to the top. We'll just let it sit. So the resin is almost set, and I'm not real happy with the color. I think if I did it over again, I would do it just plain brown and then add the highlights to it. But since I didn't do that, and I got some swirly areas in the middle, you can altogether skip that step if you want, because I'm just going to do some acrylic paint. I've placed the eyes and the nose. I have this nose, it comes on a post, and I have the eyes are the same way, and all I do, and I got these at Hobby Lobby. That's the only place I know to get them. And I cut off the posts in the back so they lay flat. And for the teeth, I used a pair of real super cheap vampire fangs, and I cut it with the Dremel tool just for this part here. This is what they looked like originally, so I just cut right along there, and then I kind of bent them so they would lay flat. So I'm going to draw roughly an area around the eyes. Come around like this, and then down around the teeth. And then I'm going to draw some ears. I'm going to show you roughly what I have. I drew that to think maybe, and I'm certain it will look absolutely nothing like that, because usually it doesn't. But I'm going to use some paint, just acrylic paint, to create the colors that I want and wear, because obviously things didn't turn out quite as well as I'd hoped. So I'm going to use brown, and I'm going to use like a fleshy parchment kind of a color, and just paint. Fleshy part has dried, and now I'm going to use two different browns, and I'm going to make some streaks. What I've done is I've taken some craft foam, and I cut a really thin strip, and I ran it and glued it along the bottom of the teeth that I had cut out. And then I cut like this teardroppy kind of red, and then I'm going to attach this with the glue, and then I'm going to take another strip along the top and run it just along the bottom so he looks like he has an underbite, or at least that's what I'm going for. This is what I have so far. I hope this is kind of living up to what you guys were hoping for. And what I did, I glued everything in place. So the nose, the eyes, I did black eyebrows, and then I did a little bit of that brown paint from his hairiness. I did that on there to match in with that a little bit. Now what I have are these dimensional paints. Now I'm going to use the lighter one first. And I'm going to add to the hair just some wisps, just to give it a little more dimension so it doesn't look quite so flat. I'll let this first coat dry, then I'll come back with the darker one and put some more on and see how it goes, and I'll keep doing that until it gets as hairy looking as I want it to. Here's the werewolf so far. I hope this is what you guys had in mind, because I don't know if he really looks like a werewolf or not, but that's what we got. I'm gonna pour some more resin over it. Then we just got to do the bubble thing. I'll let them rise to the top for a few minutes because I'm going to have a lot of big bubbles coming up from behind the nose and the teeth and stuff like that. So I'm going to give it a couple minutes to do it before I start running my lighter over it. And then I'll let it sit for at least 12 hours and I will unmold it. The werewolf has cured. And here he is. I don't know if he turned out quite as well as you hoped he would. I hope you like him. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below, and we will definitely see you next time. Happy crafting!